Season's greetings and welcome to another Odyssey tip of the week, or in this case tip of the month. Today what we're going to be showing you is how to complete the 12 Days of Larfleeze feat, which involves you finding Larfleeze in various locations in Gotham Metropolis on 12 different days of the winter seasonal. Now, Larfleeze spawns in the same spots as the fanboy and More Than You Can Chew feats. Here you can see I'm at a spawn point for Batman. You can quite often find him overlooking the city. Now, Larfleeze isn't going to be very helpful and actually show up at most of these spots that I'm showing you, so I'm just doing a little pirouette around the spots so that you know where to look. Included in the description for this video should be a link to access maps of everything, which, amongst other things, are one of the best ways of finding the fanboy and More Than You Can Chew characters. What I'm showing you here is simply my own personal route that I use when I'm farming the feat. It's by no means exhaustive, and I'm no doubt missing out various spawn points along the way. There are in fact a number of areas where I know he spawns somewhere but I don't know the exact spot, and instead of showing you the wrong place, I'm just going to be looking around. Just make sure you keep your eyes open when you're doing this and you should be able to spot him. Given that a lot of people are also going to be doing this, you're going to know you're in the right area if you find people just randomly standing in areas like these guys here. This is one of these areas where I know he spawns on quite a few of these rooftops, but I can't recall exactly which ones they are. Here we have our first spotting of Larfleeze on this little video that we're doing. As you can see, all you need to do is fly close enough to him. If you haven't already spotted him that day, you'll get a message pop up saying you spotted Larfleeze. That should kick in as soon as you get close enough to him. You don't usually have to wait for him to disappear in order to get the credit for it. Unfortunately, only the first person that gets close to him does get the credit. This can cause some issues when you have people lurking in spots waiting for him to spawn. We're revisiting some of the locations that we have already come along to. This is mostly just because of the route that I follow. Sometimes you'll find that they've spawned in the time that you've been searching in the other locations. you don't have to fly straight down to it. You saw me looking there towards one of the locations that I know about that I showed you earlier before heading south. Next up, I'm going to hop over to Chinatown. Chinatown itself I found to be largely absent of Larfleeze. We head straight south to Suicide Slums. There are a lot of fanboy locations in Suicide Slums and I can barely remember any of them, but again, if you keep your eyes open as you're flying through, you shouldn't have any bothers. We've got another Larfleeze spotting here, but we'll just leave this one for the next person to come along and get it. approaching the end of my route now. There are more spots that I'm aware of, but I tend to find that if I haven't found them by this point, I'm kind of fed up and I'll go do something else for a while. I hope this helps some of you spot Larfleeze.